Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to stop the scholar's mate. The scholar's mate is something that you'll see in early sort of like beginner chess because, well, if you don't know it's coming, it's kind of hard to see all the angles. And I'll show you exactly what it looks like, and then most importantly, I'll show you how to stop it. And what's nice about if you see your opponent doing this type of move on you is if you are able to stop it, you can get yourself a really nice position because they're going to have to move some pieces more than once, and then you can get a really nice sort of opening sequence away from them. So when you set up your pieces, make sure that your queen is on her own color. And then the rest of the pieces kind of go as follows. Got your bishop next to your king and queen. You have your horsies. I think I gave my horsey to the little girl who was here. I don't know what she did with it, unfortunately. I think Hadassah took one of my horses. I think I accidentally gave it to her, even though it was Theo's. So if you see a little little black horse running around, just let me know, hon. Okay. Yeah. I don't see it. Okay, so we're going to pretend like this little black piece right here is the horse. And this is how the move order starts. It's going to be a king's pawn opening, and then black matches right here. Now this is how the scholar's mate starts. This piece comes out here, this is the queen. And it's not actually doing any damage right here at all. So you don't even really need to do anything necessarily. Now there's two ways to stop this, losing this piece. And one way is to, there's a few ways to stop this, but one way is to kind of move your queen up here. But the way I like is you always want to develop these knights out first, and so you put this out here. Now the trick is, what most people do when they're beginners is they move this pawn out to try to attack the queen, and all the queen does is take this piece with check, and then the rook, which is worth 5 points, is in danger. So you don't want to do that. So again, they move out their king's pawn, you move out your king's pawn, just to match, which is pretty normal. They bring out their queen. You're going to protect your pawn with this piece. And then this is where the scholar's mate comes in, is they bring out their bishop to here. And a lot of people who are new might not see this, but this next move, if black does anything, is going to be a checkmate right here on this square with the queen coming in. So you don't want to let that happen. If you bring out your knight right here to attack the queen, it's still a checkmate right here because the knight doesn't help that. So now what you can do is either bring the queen up here to protect, or you can now move this piece up here. And then you have stopped the scholar's mate. Now some people will move their queen back and try it one more time. And again, this is bad opening principles because they're moving one piece more than once. And now if you don't do something with the queen, like bring it here, or somehow stop this, and you just do some other move, the next move is going to be checkmate on this same square again. So what's great to do is to move this knight right here, and then that's going to block the queen from coming in. And they can't take that knight without losing their queen because your queen is doing that here, is blocking that there. So that is how to stop the scholar's mate. And again, I did tell you that I would help showing you some of the techniques that you could use. So let's say they do another developing move, so they can bring up this other bishop and they just move that up right there. If you bring this knight into this spot, then not only are you attacking their queen, but if they don't retreat the queen all the way back to the starting square or move their king over to lose castling rights, then your next move, let's say they do something like you know, move their queen out of the way right here, then your next move can be this, and now you've forked the king and the bishop and the rook there. So oftentimes you'll see them end up retreating all the way back to where they started, and now you've got this great lead in development. Now you can do something like fianchetto your bishop, or you can, you know, bring out another piece and start developing more of your pieces. And then they'll probably kick your knight out on the next play, so you got to be careful of that. Let's see. The other way you could end up in this situation is they go the opposite move order, meaning that they still bring out this piece first, you bring out this piece second, then they bring out their bishop, and then you do something like develop a knight, and then they bring out a queen. So this is the scholar's mate, whether it starts with the queen coming out first or the bishop coming out. So again, what would be your next move here? Well, you have a couple ones that you could choose, but probably the next best move that I would do in this situation is to attack the queen and also block that diagonal. Now, if you already have this piece out, so they can't take that and then hit your rook while being in check. Now, if they decide to attack you again, is this attacking you again? Yes, it is, because they're attacking the same square again. Could you go up twice? Well, you could, but then, you know, they could take, and then you could take, and then they could take again, and now they're threatening again the same checkmate. So you're going to have to get your queen out there involved in protecting it. So be careful of the scholar's mate. It's a very quick attack, and it is just a way to kind of finish a game in just a few moves. And it can be reached by either starting with the bishop going out first, okay, and then queen, or it could be started again. They go, you go. It doesn't have to be this, you could do something else. And then they come here. Now if they come here on this next move, should you then, and if you play this move, should you then move this this piece up to attack the queen? Well, the answer is no. And the reason the answer is no is because it'll open up the line, and they'll be able to take your rook on the next move. So yeah, maybe you made a mistake in the opening and you feel like this piece might fall. Well, if you just bring your queen either right here or right here, that will cover everything, because now they can't take this piece. If they do that, they can't take this piece anymore, and they can't come in, because if they do come in check on the queen, then you could just take out the queen. And then if they come again, then yes, you lost your castling rights, but they just lost a bishop. So that's it. Leave in the comments if you have any questions. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more chess content. Thanks.